Hello everybody, I'm Jenny with Budget Determined, and today I am freezing. We are going to do our side hustle cash stuffing though, and don't mind all my goosebumps and whatnot. I don't know why, like it's cold outside, so I feel it inside. Anyways, we're gonna kind of jump right into this, and let's grab the cash out. And I'm going to have to make a confession. I have already spent part of the side hustle money just because I have two daughters in the month of January that have birthdays, along with one daughter-in-law. So that required some gifts, and it wasn't a big expenditure. We don't do major expensive gifts normally, but and what my definition of expensive is different from yours, I'm sure. But we've already spent 59 of this. So it originally was 830, and which, oh my gosh, yeah, it sounds like a lot. My husband has been going through his things and selling things as well. I sold some more things. We're gonna run out of things soon. But you know, if it gets us closer to the goal, then great. And hopefully that is the way that it goes. So this would have been 830. 60 of it was my Etsy income that I took. And thank you all for supporting my shop. I enjoy making those products, and that's actually something that I can do with my chronic medical issues, because I can kind of pace myself out and do a little bit here, take a break, do a little bit there, take a break. It's still limited, but it gives me something, you know. So I really truly appreciate that, and I love that I'm able to help other people on the same journey that I'm on, working towards debt freedom and financial security. So did I count that wrong? I feel like I counted that wrong. Did I not spend as much as I thought? I have to count this all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 70, 580, 590, 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. There, the problem is I counted 65 before. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. There we go. Okay, so I did spend $59 out of there. I had already written it down. I was like, no. Well, I guess I wouldn't have been bad if it had been in the positive more, but you know. Okay, so we have 771 there. This was the change that was in my wallet. Actually, quite a bit. I'm going to be explaining this here soon. So this was my coin jar that I was filling up in front of you guys. Well, my husband has been filling up a half-gallon coin jar. This is a quart. He was filling up a half-gallon coin jar in our bedroom that he would just randomly toss his change into, and he came and asked me, he's like, can I just combine this with mine because I want to see how full it will fill the jar? And I said, okay, so that's why this jar is now empty. We have not cashed any of that in yet. I'll show you that jar, and oh my gosh, the jar is heavy, so bear with me. Oh my god. Yeah. So that's the jar so far. It's in a giant plastic pickles jar. No, I'm not advertising them. I home can my pickles, but you know, plastics are good, whatever. But I can't even do that. It hurts my wrist. But it's only halfway full though. It's probably going to pull me over once it's completely full. I'm not going to dump this into this big jar. We're going to work something out here soon, a little bit later in today's video. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump in. We're going to start stuffing straight away. I need this binder again. So I do have to, I was kind of blown away in my last video. Well, prior to the posting of my last video, I had somebody tell me that I needed to set up a KoFi, I don't know how you say it, but link so that people can buy me a coffee or donate or whatever. And I don't know, I watched other YouTubers do it, and I was like, yeah, you gotta, you know, people just want to bless you and whatnot, and you shouldn't feel weird about it. And then somebody mentioned it to me, and well, I felt a little weird about it. I've always felt weird about people helping me out, but I've always loved to help others out. And so I had to think about it, and it's like, I ended up setting up the link, and I thought, you know what? It shouldn't be a problem if people want to say thank you in that way. And I am not asking you guys to do that whatsoever at all. Please don't feel any pressure. I was just trying to sort it out for myself, but again, and I'm not gonna lie, it is an adjustment for me, just because I've always felt that if somebody helped me that I owed them in some way, and I figured, you know what, I like to help others, and I also like to pay it forward, and that should be something that is the positives in humanity, and it shouldn't be looked on in any way, shape, or form poorly. It's not a using and abusing, it's just people helping people, and that is the precious aspect of humanity. So I did set up a KoFi, I don't know, link. I'm calling it a KoFi link just because I like coffee, okay? So, but I put the link in my last video, but I didn't even mention about that I had the link. And Sarah, if you're watching this, you blew my mind. I woke up, I had been having such a rough weekend. I think the new med that they put me on was not good for my system whatsoever, and I was just feeling absolutely miserable, and me feeling miserable made me feel down. And I woke up really exhausted, really burnt out and overwhelmed, and I don't know, I just woke up feeling so blessed. And I will let you know, I did not buy myself a coffee with it. You can see here your donation to KoFi. The next day I transferred it directly to debt, and that is, unless it's designated for something specific, this is what I'm going to be doing. Every single dollar of it is going to go to being not really a snowball necessarily, but maybe a snowflake towards the debt repayment, and I'm going to keep paying forward as well as much as I can. So thank you so much. That really made my day, and I really truly appreciate you. But that being said, I am going to jump over here, and this is the debt that I put that payment towards. And ironically, what you sent to me to bless me, Sarah, is exactly what each one of these icons was for additional debt payment on our smallest debt. And so I'm going to color in one of these icons, and I'm going to write your name next to it, just so I remember, and this is going to be like my reminder of blessings page. So thank you for that. What color? I don't even know your favorite color. I would love to color this your favorite color. But I don't know. I've been itching for warmer weather and green in the garden, so we're just going to start out with a nice olive green. And I'm going to do this one just because I know this whole theme of my budget book is coffee, but coffee, KoFi, whatever. The coffee cup I'm using as the icon and reminder that this was a blessing from one of my viewers, and I feel purple. I don't know. And so I just want to continue with the coffee cup. And maybe I'll color these ones in when I'm able to pay extra there. And that's additional debt payment. That's above and beyond our regular payment. So thank you very much, Sarah. Also over here with this money here, we are going to jump in and we are going to put $150 towards the deck that we have to replace so my grandkids stop falling through it. No, it's not a big, like, high up deck. It is a down on the ground. My grandbaby broke through a softboard last summer. She's not injured. She's fine. I think she got a light scratch or whatever, but the boards are getting soft and old, but there's like 6 inches or 8 inches or something like that underneath the deck to the actual ground. So it's not I don't know, I just picture in my head, like, if somebody said they fell through the deck, I think them, like, plummeting down to the ground, because I'm used to, like, those high up decks that you have to go up a stairway to get to, and that's not the case with ours. You would think that all the times that I open up these binders that I would know which one holds what. So I'm just putting it in the home maintenance immediately. And this is where we're saving up for the deck. Ta-da! So, if you guys follow my Instagram, I had to go to the ER, and that was kind of what spurred on this whole thing of thinking that the new med that they put me on is not a great idea. And so I think we're going to be doing more trial and error and stopping this one. They've had me stop it for right now, and we're going to kind of have to see, but I already feel improvement since quitting it. So yeah, that is, I feel like I'm mumbling and like my brain is all fuzzed. So I'm very sorry. I had a really long day, and kind of ready for bed. I'm not feeling bad today. I'm actually feeling pretty optimistic. I have lemon trees and in my window, and they're kind of facing my garden, and we're putting $200 in medical, just working towards anticipation of that ER bill. But the lemon trees, my daughter planted in one of her high school classes, and they are, I want to say they are almost a year old, and they're starting to get bark on their base, and they're just so beautiful. We still have to pay for future minimum debt. I do not have February's minimum debt payment covered, and we still need $393 total, and we're also going to put $200 of this to that as well. So now we need $193. Now my husband will get another part-time paycheck tomorrow, and I'm thinking that will cover the rest. I don't know how many hours he got on it or what it's going to look like though, so we'll have to see what that is like. When my husband sold some larger items, he knows that I've been having issues with my body, and I keep stealing his recliner, and I found a recliner that I want to buy, but I have to budget for it. Well, you can kind of see right here, recliner, sinking fund, savings challenge thing. I want $25 per coffee bean, and this will make up $300. That's not going to pay for the full recliner, but this is for what I want to save up in the next 3 months, because I'm just hoping to have a recliner before the weather goes cold again later this year. And so my husband made me promise that I would put $100 towards a recliner. I'm going to have to pull out an envelope or something. No, you know what? Mel, with Mel's Fresh Start, she made me this lovely envelope right here with my name on it. That is absolutely one of my favorites. And I'm just going to use that for my recliner one. That works perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Mel. I need to color the coffee bean. And I'm just going to go ahead and go coffee bean color. Actually, I need to color 4 coffee beans, given that each one equals 25. And jump over to my A5 binder over here. And emergency fund. One of my goals for January is to put an extra $100 in here for the month of January. So 10, 20, 90, 95, 100. So we are going to do that. $100. That one is, that goal is completed for January, and anything I can stuff beyond that is above and beyond. But we literally have, what, 5-6 days left of the month. Each one of these equals $50. Each one of the bags equals 100, and each one of the coins equals $20. So I need to color 2 of these. And I figured I would just start with the biggest numbers, that way when I did this, that way when as I go through this, it starts going faster and faster. But as you see, I still have a little ways to go. And this is my in the bank baby emergency fund that I am trying to get to $5,000. The $5,000 I'm considering my baby emergency fund just because so many of our emergencies have been medical, and $1,000 doesn't cut it as far as that type of thing goes normally. My 2023 challenge, I want to put $20 to. So 5, 6, 7, 19, 20. And this is to save $2,023 in 2023. And then I also have this little bonus area down here if you want to color those ones in as well. And I do sell these in my Etsy shop, which I'll have linked down below. And a $20 icon is a carrot. I guess I'll go ahead and color that one then. And it's the year of the rabbit, so I just kind of thought that it was a fun idea to make this challenge. I had it done very simply for 2022, but for 2023 I just decided to theme it off the year of the rabbit. And that one, we have $1 left. So now I get to show you guys the next part, which I'm super excited about. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I just recently finished a challenge and was able to pull the money out that I was using for my Pay It Forward challenge. And once the challenge was completed, I was able to send some money here and there to help support other people in the same journey and, you know, share the love and pay it forward, because I'm so grateful to everybody giving me all the support that they've given me. So this is one of the challenges that I got. I got it because, oh my gosh, it's just so cute. And it was labeled as like a kid's savings challenge, but I'm still a kid at heart and I really love cookies. So this one is just adorable. And I was talking to Liz from Liz and Les, and I was telling her that $500 is kind of my goal balance for my clothing sinking fund right now. It's not a crazy amount, but it's also not, especially for a household with 5 people in it and having to clothe them. And this is not to spend $500 at once. It's just to make sure that everything's there needed for the kids at any given time. And this is going to take a while to save up. But each one of these equals $5, and you mark each one. So when you add a 5 and you color that one, you add another 5, you have $10 in it. You add another 5, you have 15, and so on. And you just keep going with that until you have your 500. And this is from Conversation, and I found this on Etsy, and it looks like she did have a YouTube channel at one time, but I didn't see a whole lot for videos on there. But I'm so excited to do your savings challenge. I don't know if you're doing YouTube anymore or not, but this challenge is so dang adorable. Okay, so that's one of the ones I got. And then Liz from Liz and Less. I saw this challenge on her webpage, and I have to say, I fell in love with it immediately. I am a U.S. citizen, and I've lived all over the United States, but I've also lived in Canada, and, well, I don't know how, if any of you guys, I'm sure some of you guys have heard of the Arrogant Worms. And I know that sounds really funny, but the Arrogant Worms is a kind of a comedy music group type thing, and they have a song called Yeah Toast. So that's immediately what I thought of when I saw this, and I challenge all of you guys to go listen to that song and not fall in love with it. It'll put me in a good mood, but it's kind of funny too. I lived in Canada for quite a while, and I learned quite a bit up there, and like I went to a coffee, oh my gosh, apparently I need coffee. Coffee. I went to a hockey game, and it was kind of amusing because it was United States team playing a Canadian team, and when they first introduced both the teams, they put down the flag of each one at a time, and they sing the national anthem. So they sing the Canadian national anthem, and they sing the U.S. national anthem. And I got the weirdest looks because I stood up and I sang both of them, and I think it really confused people. This is another one that I got from Liz and Less. I love books. I have not decided what these challenges are going to save for specifically. I have some ideas, but I'm figuring it out. I have limited money to put towards savings funds right now, but I'm very excited to do them as challenges and save up for all of the goals. I do want to get some more books though, and I want to save for a Kindle at one point too, and you might have already seen that if you've been to my Etsy shop, just because I have a e-reader book savings challenge. I kind of think of things that I want in the future, and then I make a savings challenge for it. I don't know. So I have got those, and I will post all of these savings challenges, the stores, and if the individual that I bought them from, if they have a YouTube channel, I will tag them and post it down below as well. So these ones are from Tracy at Golden Girl Budgets, and these ones I don't know if I'm going to use them all for the same one. So these 3 come as a set. It says emergency utilities a month ahead, and you can kind of designate, you can see on the bottom, you decide how much you want it to save for. I printed these out on thicker paper, and then I laminated them as well so I can use them over and over because they're just so darn cute. And I you guys just saw me stuff my future minimum debt payment, and that's because my husband's job covers all of our main bills, but it doesn't cover our minimum debt payments, and so we run short every month unless we make the money through side hustles, etc., which we've been managing to do so far, and I feel incredibly blessed. But I don't know if and for how long we're going to be able to make up all of that. And I just want to stay positive and be as prepared, like still anticipate, yes, we can do it, yes, we can do it. Try to stay positive, and for the most part, I'm able to most days. I have bad days though. You've seen some of them. But I still want to plan and be ready if there are months where we run short. So I don't know if this is backwards thinking or what, but I was thinking that once we have all of that money set aside for that future minimum debt payment for the next month or two, that I just want to like put like $5 or $1 or something in a savings fund and just have like a little extra bump on the side and just slowly build up, you know, an additional month on the side or something like that. Just as extra cushion in the long run. I don't know. Tell me your opinion on that. Is that kind of oxymoron? Like, I don't know. And then I got these ones. And, well, I love plants. I love crystals. I'm not a major pamper me person, other than the fact that I like drinking wine in the bathtub and listening to music and burning candles. I don't wear a lot of makeup normally, but I do enjoy to look pretty sometimes. But I do like to I have to get my hair cut and stuff, so, and maybe I could use this for getting some nice fuzzy slippers or something too. I don't know. But it'll be for like self-care stuff, I'm sure. And this one, I don't know, maybe this will be for something special that will help my mental, emotional health. And, well, plants just make everybody happy. So these three come. So this is from Alicia from Hands and Bands. She had these printables. I made these smaller so that they would fit in my A5, and I'm going to use this for my Pay It Forward savings challenge, so I can keep doing that. And that is what we're going to put that final $1 in. I'm trying to hurry because I'm worried about running out of time on my camera, but we're going to start that right off, and we are just going to go really fast. Okay, and then I also got this one. It's the Penny Savings Tracker Challenge, and it saves up to $667.95 by the end of the year. So not a major one. And I will link this one down below. I don't believe that they have an Etsy shop, but I don't know for sure. And it says Sherry Lou Miller. But that is what I want to do this. I'm going to pause this really quick so I still save a little bit of room. I'm going to count this up and then we'll kind of come back and see what we can do here. Okay, so I added up all the coins and I have 365 right here and then 281 right here. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, each time I do this and have change, I am going to put, I'm going to put the money in the jar, and I'm going to check off everything that I can of the big numbers. So I'm going to check off 365 and 281. I'm not going to do it exactly in order because, again, I just want to mark off the big ones first. And at some point, if I don't have the exacts, any leftovers will go into this big jar. Okay. It's actually quite a bit of change, though. All right, so we're going to close that, and then I have Happy Mail. I have Happy Mail. And this is from Heather at Gentle Charms, and I will post her shop down below, and we're going to open this. I have not opened it, so I don't even know what... I ordered a couple of challenges from her, and I am really excited to get them. And I don't know entirely what exactly I'm going to use them for again. Savings challenges are addicting. They are. They're definitely addicting. Thank you for supporting our small business. Okay. I have only done one scratch off savings challenge so far, and that was Mel's with Fresh Start. No, not Fresh Start Budgeting. It used to be Fresh Start Budgeting, but now it is. Apparently I can't beg. Oh, there we go. But it's now called Mel's Fresh Start, and she sent me one to do, and it was so fun. A little bit of anxiety, but it was fun because you don't know. But I mean, this one's the monster savings, so it's 120 plus because it has skip or double. I can handle that. I ordered ones that I could handle. This one is saving for the birds, and 140. So oh, she sent me bonuses. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Oh, okay, we're gonna set these up so you can see them. I'm almost out of time. She sent me a placeholder. Look at this one. Sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Thank you for supporting my small business. Oh, that is beautiful. And then she sent me some savings trackers. Thank you, Heather. All right. Thank you for being a ray of sunshine and ordering from my small shop. I hope you enjoy, Heather. I'm so excited for these. I have to figure these out for something special. I have some ideas, but I'm not going to reveal them yet. Okay, but there we go. Go check out her shop. I'll post it down below. Thank you guys for watching. My battery's about to die, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.